Let's see. Oh, you know who's on hold? Jimmy from Philly, the angry gardener or landscaper who leaves like 10 voicemails a night, is on the phone. I'm curious maybe he can explain to us what he's doing. Jimmy, what's going on?
David, can you hear me?
We can hear you fine, yeah.
Okay. Now, my question is pertaining to the voicemail I left regarding Natalie Wynn.
Hold on, you left like 30 voicemails.
No. You know what voicemail I left. I left you one voicemail regarding Natalie Wynn. And
remind me what you said in it.
Okay, I'm going to remind you right now. I basically said that this is a man masquerading as a woman.
Oh, right. Okay, yeah.
And so you said that my voicemail, you said it was disgusting.
It was. How was it disgusting? Hold on, Jimmy. Whoa, Jimmy. Let me just remind my audience. I interviewed Natalie Wynn last week about fascism and authoritarianism from the ContraPoints YouTube channel, which is an excellent YouTube channel. And Jimmy left a message saying that it was someone masquerading as a woman who's actually a man. He was focused very much on genitalia, I guess, during the interview.
I didn't see any genitalia. My eyes saw a man and my ears heard a man.
Okay.
So how is that disgusting for me to make that true observation? I don't see how that's disgusting. Now, the caller before made a couple leery remarks, but I did not.
All right. So what can I do for you?
I don't support delusion.
Jimmy, are all of your calls about previous calls, or did you have anything to discuss today?
Not really.
You didn't? Okay. Let me ask you something just since I have you on the phone. When you call in like 5 times in a row near midnight Eastern time, I'm
probably drinking, David.
You have been drinking, you said?
Yeah, probably.
You have. And do you drink a lot?
No.
You don't. But you drink enough to call my show 5 times in a row.
I was probably pissed off at you over something.
Yeah. Do you find that the drinking makes you angry? Is that a regular thing that happens?
No, it just makes me a little more loose-lipped.
And how much do you drink in a night?
Let me call Pakman again. I called twice. What the hell? Let's make it 3 times.
And what are you usually drinking?
I drink a beer out of Allentown called Hopsalutely. It's 11.5%.
And how many of those are you throwing back in one night when you call me 5 times?
4.
4 11.5%.
Which is equivalent to.
Okay.
4 of them is equivalent to about 9 12-ounce Budweisers.
And how, just out of curiosity, if you don't mind, how much do you weigh?
Me, I weigh about 155. I'm 5'7". I'm not a big guy.
So you're my size. That's a lot of drinking. If I had 4 11.5%ers, I would be.
Over 5 or 6 hours. It's not that bad.
Well, the phone lines say different, Jimmy. I'm worried about your drinking. I'm not going to lie, but I appreciate you.
Yeah, you're worried about me, right? No, wait a minute. You never answered my question. Once again, you managed to avoid my question.
Which is what again?
How is what I said disgusting? I don't think, David. I mean, you don't really have a leg to stand on here.
Yeah, no, Jimmy. Listen,
I'm making an observation.
I'll tell you why it's disgusting.
Guys choose.
I'll tell you why it's disgusting if you'll allow me.
Okay.
I do hours of research to speak to an expert about fascism and authoritarianism. I do the interview. Hold on, Jimmy. You gotta allow me. You gotta allow me to give you an answer, though.
All right, just let me get a question in afterwards.
You will get a chance to follow up. I spend hours preparing a segment that I think is going to be a good one with someone who has academic knowledge of fascism and authoritarianism and philosophy. I do the interview. I broadcast that interview to my audience, and it's really important stuff. And you call in maybe after drinking 4 11.5% beers, and in a vitriolic and toxic way, talk about how you think it's the real issue is that you've identified that you believe this is a man masquerading as a woman. It's disgusting, and it has no bearing on the content whatsoever. It's what we call ad hominem.
No, David, because let me share my experience with you. Okay, I tune in.
Yeah.
And visually I'm like, oh, shit, that's a tranny. But I'm open-minded. Then as soon as he starts talking, I confirm it's a tranny. And I think it's hilarious, David. And I can't take these people seriously.
I just
can't.
Jimmy,
if you're going to masquerade as a woman, how do I take them seriously?
Jimmy, if it's so funny, why did you call in angry instead of as if you had seen something funny? It seemed to actually make you angry.
I was laughing, David. David, play the tape again. I was laughing. I thought it was hilarious.
All right.
But David, here's my real question.
Oh,
Why
everything up to
are
now is
you
fake.
going to discuss? What was it that he covered?
All right, Jimmy, that's enough. That's enough, Jimmy. Okay, Jimmy's he just likes misgendering people who, it's boring. It's boring. We're beyond that. Okay, we'll take a quick break. Don't hang up if you're holding because I'm taking more calls after the break, 617-830-4750. Don't hang up, don't hang up, don't hang up.